Hello, you're watching HornbillTV's Northeast Express. In a bid to encourage and inspire young achievers, the National People's Youth Front Umroy block today honored two outstanding students from Umroy constituency who excelled in this year's secondary school leaving certificate examination. As a gesture of appreciation, the students were presented with laptops. The two students recognized for their academic excellence were Ivansha Nongram from the Nong Thai Mai Kirdem, a student of Sacred Hearts Boys Secondary School, Shillong, who secured the second position in the HSLC examination conducted by the MBOSE, and Quincy Carson No, a student of Umroy Presbyterian Secondary School, who achieved the seventh position. During the felicitation ceremony, NPF Umroy block awarded both students with laptops and mementos to acknowledge their hard work and success. The event was graced by the presence of Umroy MLA Daman Bait Lamare as a chief guest, along with Ba Pinhun Ringhang, General Secretary of NPYF Meghalaya, Ba Rishan Lingdo, President of NPYF Umroy block, other NPYF leaders and several attendees.
Ngayong krui gani ban leprom gani ban IAP yegini kitir walai dei beriru thai dei kerbuba pinyo ama man punon kam ayaki nganu gani kapor na kitbok kirwen yepi pakadero kajing sosorong betagi kesem kejongpi pakadero kajing sosorong yang kumu emele negatahan kadong gani papisong pisa ite negani konspirasi jonga masyo kemen anu kata pada sosorong ngayo ela kadeti pan kop serum seneng bagi kena jonga gidon kiwa kami sekmat negani negatahan kadong kejongi badiro nang ai mesin tu soyopi kane kajing kiu jongpi negani kajing achieve kejongpi goals kamder ban kut dengan sakut tanggane kermen skemba nang mi uwesnem nang mi Singapore nang he kerta bi katai kejimu ci perkajo biru kan he ba pina yo susu ban aile ne ban asoba ya bi kumgiri cina jinga soba kumgiri ai matang sini haki port si kisam sowan bagi kermen skem biru bin lepa managa wewsnem managa kelas bin lepa hado ban posu tarthong imut jaga jigim kejopi dengan kitbok kiro yepi namar basoi ka khamlong sukhor takti.
A major controversy broke out in Regional Institute of Medical Sciences, RIMS Imphal, as students alleged harassment by the authorities. Protests have been continuing at the campus for 2 days. While narrating the incidents, protesting students said after the recently concluded College Annual Festival, RIMS campus, 218 students of RIMS attended a house party. Following this, on May 1st, the 218 students were suspended for a period of 10 days and were ordered to pay a fine of 1,000 rupees each by May 5th. In addition, students were ordered to vacate their hostel rooms by May 6th. The same day the notice was issued, something many outstation students found not only challenging but also caused huge emotional and mental trauma affecting their academic and personal lives. More importantly, a student also alleged that the RIMS director verbally abused 10 female students, stating obscene phrases while also threatening to throw drinking glasses at the students during the course of events in his chamber and threatening to fail the students in the university exams for consecutive years. Post noon, around 400 medical students from the RIMS marched towards the AMSU headquarters office at the DM University campus, narrated the entire ordeal and asked for their support in seeking justice and ending unethical practices. The RIMS students demanded a formal inquiry into the misconduct and verbal abuse by the director, the dean and 4 sub-deans, an immediate review and revocation of the suspensions and fines imposed, withdrawal of the order to vacate the hostel, and assurance of fair treatment and protection of students' rights.
What particularly is your concern, sir?
My concern is about the designation of the director, dean and sub-dean of this RIMS, because there is a complete overpower and misuse of power from the authority side. It's okay, we are accepting our punishment, but they are doing harassment, calling us again and again. noticing, they are notifying us by issuing notice from day one to other.
What particularly was the incident? Please, can you narrate a little?
Usually there is a picnic after the end of this college week.
When was that happened?
It has happened on 30th of this April.
Okay.
And during our when we are in the picnic, they issue our suspended list. We accepted.
Okay.
We accepted, and they are told us to pay a fine of 1,000 rupees instead of 400 rupees. According to the rule, it should be 400 rupees, but they are said we have to pay a fine of 1,000 rupees. We accept that too. Even after that, they are calling us again and again. Some members from the two houses, they are calling again and again, using very abusive words. They want to suicide. What is that use?
Who used that derogatory word?
Director of this rim.
Okay.
And in front of the deans and sub-dean. And that deans and sub-dean, they are also not against, they are also not scored the director by using their word. That is why there is a complete authority failure of the rims. So we demand resignation of this director, deans and sub-dean.
What exactly was said to you people?
Sorry?
The derogatory what you said to the you people?
See, for that they are calling us again and again. We are literally apologizing. We are praying him like God. We are saying sorry by healing down our knees. But they didn't accept.
So what is the way?
Instead of that, they are using very abusive words. They want, shall I hang you upside down? They want to suicide, and we said no. Then I will hang you. Just like this. Strip naked. And to the girls also, they want to dance in nude in front of us, just like that. No,
strip you naked.
We strip you naked without underwear. It is very abusive words. That is why.
So what is the way forward? Are you people demanding the resignations of those concerned individuals?
Yes. We are demanding for the resignation of this concerned authority, that is director, then sub-dean. With apology.
Thank you, sir.
A mysterious drone landing near the India-Bangladesh border in Sribhumi of Assam has caused widespread concern among residents and authorities. The drone, suspected to be of Chinese origin, was recovered in Kuripatti under the jurisdiction of the Char Bazar Town Police Outpost, approximately 100 meters from the border late on Tuesday night. It reportedly landed at a local resident's house, raising suspicions that it may have originated from Bangladesh. Police were promptly informed and the drone was seized for investigation. The incident comes at a sensitive time with ongoing political instability in Bangladesh and heightened tensions due to the potential conflicts involving Pakistan. Authorities are conducting a thorough probe to determine the drone's origin, purpose and flight path, amid fears of possible cross-border surveillance or other illicit activities.
কালি ৰাতি 11 বজাত এটা ড্ৰোন পৰি আছে মোৰ লগৰ ঘৰত তেখেতলোকে ৰাতিপুৱা মোৰ গত গৈছে গৈ ক'লে যেনেকৈ ড্ৰোন পৰিছে এইটো কি বস্তু হয় মই দেশৰ পৰিস্থিতি মই যে ওচৰত বাংলাদেশ বৰ্ডাৰ হয় মই তাত ডাউট কৰিছোঁ কিবা এটা আছে তাই লগে লগে মই ভাবিছোঁ পুলিচত একটা খবৰ দিয়াটো ভাল এইটো কাৰণে মই পুলিচক খবৰ দিছোঁ তাৰপিছত পুলিচ অফিচাৰ আহি এইটো ৰিকুৱাৰী কৰিলে তেওঁলোকে এতিয়া জাষ্ট এক্সপায়াৰি কৰি আছে বস্তুটো কি হয় আপোনাৰ 20 মিটাৰ হ'ব 20 মিটাৰ আপুনি এই ড্ৰোনটো পৰাৰ পিছত আপোনালোকৰ ইয়াতে ক'বা আতংক বা তেনেকা আপোনালোকৰ ফিলিং নাই এটা ডাউট হৈছে কি বস্তু হয় এইটো বস্তুটো আগলৈ কোনেতো সাধাৰণ মানুহ আমালোকে সাধাৰণ মানুহ হও ক'ব নোৱাৰো এইটো কাৰণে তেওঁলোকৰ চিন্তিত আছে চিন্তিত থকাৰ কাৰণে আমালোকে লগত পুলিচত খবৰ দিছোঁ এইটো এনকুৱাৰী কৰিবৰ কাৰণে এইটো কি বস্তু হয়
मैं अभिजीत पुरी मैं चौराकुड़ी सिरसा जीपी में रहता हूँ जो मेरा घर है उसके बगल में ही मेरा बांग्लादेश का ये बॉर्डर लगता है तो कल 11 बजे एक उड़ता हुआ एक ड्रोन हमारा चाल पे आके गिराया है हम लोग पहले कुछ नहीं समझे देखे हैं बाद में सुबह उठ के देखते हैं ऐसा है तो हमारा जो गांव का जो बड़ा ये मेरा अंकल है उनको बोला कि ऐसा ये हुआ है तो क्या करें तो बोला पुलिस को इन्फॉर्म करो तो हम लोगों ने इन्फॉर्म किया पुलिस आके ड्रोन को लेके गए
क्या नाम है
अभिजीत पुरी
आप क्या सोचते हैं ये बांग्लादेश से आया क्या
हाथ में आ रहा है तो थोड़ा सा ये युद्ध का माल है तो हो सकता है ऐसा भी हो सकता है वो स्पाई कैमरा भी हो सकता है साथ में
क्या लगता है बांग्लादेश से
हो सकता है
कहाँ से है
बांग्लादेश से वो भी हो सकता है, हम लोगों को इतना पता नहीं है। हम लोग तो सोचे थोड़ा ये ऐसा ही आया है, पहली बार आया है, हम लोग को इतना पता भी नहीं है। हो सकता है ये गांव का लोग बोल रहे हैं आपके के ऊपर ये छत के ऊपर कुछ गिरा है, तो हम लोग देखे हैं रात को, तो इतना भी समझ में नहीं आया। बाद में सुबह उठ के देखते हैं ऐसा कुछ है।
क्या आपका घर से अंतर्राष्ट्रीय सीमा कितना दूर होगा सीधा जाने से?
पास ही है, ज़्यादा तो दूर नहीं है।
कितना मीटर दूर होगा?
तो कितना मीटर होगा? 100 से भी कम है। 20 मीटर होगा, 20 मीटर।
The Kachar police intensified its war on drugs, acting on a reliable intelligence input. In the evening hours of Tuesday, a vehicle was intercepted at the Salchapra under Silchar police station bearing registration number AS18 AC 5847 and apprehended two persons. Muhammad Amo Khan, aged 47 years, a resident of Bishnupur in Manipur, and Muhammad Salim, aged 28 years, a resident of Imphal East district of the same state of Manipur. During thorough search operation, 72 soap cases containing suspected psychotropic substances have been seized from specially made secret chambers weighing 847 grams of heroin and 4 packets of opium, about 4.035 kilograms. The price of the narcotic substance in the black market is about rupees 4.5 crore, informed SP Kachar Numal Mahata, talking to the media on Wednesday evening. Mahata added during the seizure, drug detection kit was used which showed positive results for heroin and opium. In the preliminary investigation, it has come to light that the psychotropic substance has been illegally transported from Churachandpur of Manipur, and further investigation into the matter is on to catch hold of the kingpin.
নিচাযুক্ত সামগ্ৰী বা অবৈধ ড্ৰাগছৰ সৰবৰাহৰ বিৰুদ্ধে আমি সৰব হৈ আছো, আৰু এই যে অবৈধ ড্ৰাগছৰ সৰবৰাহ হয়, এই সৰবৰাহৰ বিৰুদ্ধে আমাৰ একেৰাহে অভিযান চলি আছে বিগত দিনত। আৰু এই অভিযানৰ এক অংশস্বৰূপে যোৱাকালি আবেলি আমি এটা বিশেষ অভিযান চলাইছিলোঁ। এই আমাৰ জিলাৰে চালচাপৰা অঞ্চলত আমাৰ এটা অভিযান চলিছিলে, আৰু অভিযান কালত আমি এখন গাড়ী, এখন টাটা গাড়ী আমি তাত ধৰিবলৈ সক্ষম হ'লোঁ। এই গাড়ীখনৰ নাম্বাৰ আছিলে AS18AC 5847। এই গাড়ীখন যেতিয়া আমি ইণ্টাৰচেপ্ট কৰোঁ, ইণ্টাৰচেপ্ট কৰাৰ পিছত আমি দুজনকৈ ব্যক্তি, ইয়াত গাড়ীখনত থকা দুজন ব্যক্তি, তেওঁলোকক আমি এপ্ৰিহেণ্ড কৰোঁ, তেওঁলোকক আমি আটক কৰোঁ। আটক কৰা প্ৰথমজন ব্যক্তিৰ নাম হ'ল মোহাম্মদ আমু খান, তেওঁ 47 ইয়াৰ্ছ, তেওঁৰ ঘৰ হ'ল কাউকটা, জিলা বিষ্ণুপুৰ, মণিপুৰ। আৰু দ্বিতীয়জন ব্যক্তি হ'ল মোহাম্মদ সালিম, তেওঁৰ ঘৰ হ'ল মন্ত্ৰীপুখুৰী, ইম্ফল ইষ্ট। দুইজন ব্যক্তিক যেতিয়া আমি এপ্ৰিহেণ্ড কৰোঁ।
In a bid to strengthen the healthcare sector and support non-profit medical institutions, Chief Minister of Meghalaya, Conrad K. Sangma, on Wednesday handed over a cheque of rupees 1 crore to the Nazareth Hospital, Shillong. The amount constitutes the first installment of a total rupees 2 crore grant sanctioned by the state government to improve healthcare accessibility, particularly for underprivileged and marginalized communities. The initiative aligns with the government's policy of forging partnerships with charitable hospitals to deliver efficient, quality and affordable healthcare services across Meghalaya. The Chief Minister reiterated the state's strong focus on health infrastructure, noting that Meghalaya records the highest budgetary allocation to health among all Indian states. The financial assistance is expected to enhance critical care facilities at Nazareth Hospital, with immediate plans to procure life-saving equipment and ventilators for the emergency trauma unit, maternity care and the neonatal intensive care unit. Additionally, the funds will support the establishment of a new college of nursing with an annual intake capacity of 100 students.
And we started off with many challenges in the beginning, and to be very frank, we were quite lost. as to where to start, because things were very, very complicated for us. But as they always say that every long journey starts with the first step. We started doing small things, and slowly and steadily we started to see a lot of change. I just want to share with you that we have been very committed in spite of the fact that we have huge challenges. Today, Meghalaya spends, in terms of percentage, Meghalaya spends the highest amount of its budget on the health sector compared to any other state in the country. We spend approximately 8% plus, and a large amount of it is going to overall improving the infrastructure and overall, the equipments, the different centers, upgrading them, providing them different support, and therefore a lot of effort has gone in from the government side to improve the overall health sector and the infrastructure from the government's point of view. But we realize that apart from the government institutions, there are many other players in the health sector who are contributing, as mentioned by Sister, are contributing silently to the overall healthcare sector, and especially the citizens from very, very economically poor and weak backgrounds. And people don't realize it because people don't test, but because of the sugar level, the organs start to fail, and it was mentioned that kidneys are affected because of that. And I was asking them, how come now? Because the lifestyle is different. Today we are having all sugar-based products. Our genes, I can say in one way, from the Northeast, our body type, we're not used to having too much of sweets and sugar. Our ancestors were more, meat eaters and so on and so forth. So all of these things are very interesting, and we hope that we'll be able to take this forward and give more support, I should say. And so Christian Hospital, the Mission Hospital, is doing this in Tura, and they're going to be really be able to help people. Earlier, people had to travel all the way to Guwahati just for a dialysis, which means every week traveling up and down to Guwahati and coming back, spending money to stay there, the difficulty in traveling. So I really felt very happy when I heard that they will be able to set up a state-of-the-art center for treatment for kidney-related complications. So like that, similarly, the Holy Cross Hospital in Tura is going to put up state-of-the-art 280 kilowatt solar power unit out there, which means that they will no longer be on the grid, and their entire system will be 24/7 on this power system that is almost close to 300 kilowatt, the largest maybe any institute will have. So very interesting work is coming out. Here also, I think Sister has already explained what they plan to do, but let me just put it on record, Sister, that you are free to use these funds as you wish. Let me put it very, very clear.
While giving a briefing to the NCC cadets, Major Dr. Bhavananda said NCC is being called as the second line of defense, as the regular army are taking care of the first line of defense. The second line of defense primarily taking care of the civil installations. Given an example, Major Bhavananda said water supply lines helping the civilians also to render help during evacuation process, and to certain even first aids will be provided. He said NCC cadets are being prepared for all the eventualities. He said cadets are highly disciplined and are ready for emergency. While giving a message to the civilians, Bhavananda said sensitive information should not be shared randomly.
Major Dr. Bhavananda, Associate NCC Officer, 14 Manipur Battalion, NCC.
Sir, during the time of emergency, what is the role of NCC, sir?
NCC, we call it as second line of defense. So first line of defense, the regular army will take care of the enemy, and the second line of defense will take care of the civil installations like our water supply, helping the civil, then helping in evacuation, and to certain degrees like first aid.
Sir, as the nation leader, sir, what are the drillings that you are giving to the cadets today, sir?
Actually, we have come here as volunteers, and the rest of the program will be given by the civil defense or maybe some higher authorities. But we are prepared for the eventualities and lessons we'll get.
Any message for the cadets, sir?
My cadets are always disciplined, and they will perform their duties in case of required.
Any message for the civilians, sir?
Civilians, I mean, like in this time of crisis, one thing we do is it has come out in the newspapers also. Like if you see the army convoy moving or any of your security persons moving, don't take photographs, don't upload in WhatsApp because it will reveal the secret to the enemy. So now best thing is to stay calm and use the social media responsibly.
And that was all for this hour's bulletin. For more news and updates, stay tuned to Hornbill TV. Goodbye.